Australia is racing toward a greener future. But in that race, are we quietly opening the door to serious national security risks? Today, we explore how smart climate policy might be creating vulnerabilities, especially through Chinese technology in our critical infrastructure. From solar inverters to battery storage, many of the technologies powering Australia's energy transition come from China. These devices are smart and internet-connected, but that intelligence can also be exploited. Recent investigations revealed undocumented control features in Chinese-made solar inverters used in Australia. These components aren't just converting solar energy. They might be opening backdoors to cyber threats. AI is only amplifying this danger. As smart devices grow more sophisticated, so too does the potential for cyber sabotage. And when energy infrastructure is the target, the impact is national. Solar panels, home batteries, wind farms, and even electric vehicles. These are all essential to Australia's climate goals. But they also form an expanding web of connected systems that could be vulnerable to manipulation or surveillance. The $20 billion Rewiring the Nation program aims to modernize the grid. By 2030, we expect 82% of electricity to come from renewables. But how secure is the hardware powering this future? Australia installs over 20,000 solar panels every single day. Many come with inverters made by Huawei, Sungrow, or Goodwe, all Chinese companies with legal obligations to cooperate with Beijing's intelligence services. The risk goes beyond tech specs. In some cases, forced labor is suspected in parts of the supply chain. Uyghur labor, in particular, has been linked to raw materials used in solar batteries shipped to Australia. Meanwhile, China's 2023 Digital China Plan integrates energy and digital infrastructure. Smart grids not only deliver electricity, they also collect and transmit vast amounts of data back to Beijing. This gives the Chinese government both control and insight into foreign energy systems. It's a strategic advantage that goes well beyond economics. For Australia, that's a serious concern. Chinese firms hold stakes in key Australian energy assets. Some are directly owned by China's state-run corporations. Others supply critical components for solar farms near defense sites. Even the military isn't exempt. Solar projects at Australian Defence Force sites are using Chinese-made panels and batteries. That's like letting a rival wire your home and then asking them to secure it too. Electric vehicles, once considered safe territory, are now part of the same equation. AI-driven features embedded in Chinese EVs may pose hidden software threats, ones that go undetected until it's too late. DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company, is being integrated into EVs exported worldwide. And while agencies have banned its use internally, the public is adopting it unknowingly in cars, home devices, and more. Why is this happening? In part because it's cheap. China dominates global supply chains for these technologies. Australian buyers are choosing low cost over long-term resilience. The Australian energy market operator warned in May that infrastructure costs have surged. Transmission lines and substations now cost over 30% more. That makes secure alternatives even harder to justify politically. We are not only dealing with supply chain risk, we're dealing with market distortion. Price is driving adoption more than trust or transparency. That's a risky way to power a nation. This issue is not isolated. It's unfolding globally as the US and China compete over technological dominance. Australia is caught in the middle, trying to balance climate ambition with sovereignty. Australia has made progress. The Cybersecurity Strategy 2023 to 2030 and new laws show awareness of the risk. But regulations alone cannot patch a hardware problem buried deep in infrastructure. What's needed is deeper due diligence, stronger physical verification, and smarter procurement strategies that balance cost with long-term safety and independence. Other countries offer examples. Lithuania's law limiting remote access to large inverters is one model. Australia might benefit from similar safeguards, especially for high-risk systems. Encouragingly, Australia is investing in local manufacturing. Programs like Solar Sunshot and the $22.7 billion Future Made in Australia Fund are steps in the right direction. But money isn't enough. National security must be embedded into every stage of climate policy, from design and supply to deployment and maintenance. We need trusted supply chains. And where possible, we need sovereign capabilities. Decoupling isn't always possible, but managing risk is essential. Australia's green transition must not become a gateway for digital coercion. Just because a product is cheap doesn't mean it's safe. Fit-for-purpose standards must guide our decisions. Australia is facing a Huawei 5G moment, except this time, it's about the entire energy sector. The stakes are higher, the risks broader, and the choice is harder. It's time for a unified national approach. Climate goals are vital, but security cannot be the price we pay for progress. Clean energy must also be secure energy. If you believe this issue matters, please consider supporting our work. Your contribution helps us continue uncovering vital topics that impact Australia and the world. Every bit of support makes a difference.